No red light here, as has been the case all day, but they're off and they're racing. And Kudos won the start from the inside. It was the first to go over the Coolican King, No Whispering, and the Chief Justice up there. Parnham is going to have Pearly Nugget beautifully positioned soon after the start, back there fifth. And then came the Republican, Cousin Nicky, pushing up on the rails next. Fashion Stakes, leaving the back from Zaza Rock. And a conspicuous last is Snazzler. To the side of the track they go. They reach the 700 where the Coolican King had clapped the pace on, and is going to ensure that they run this and run it hard. The Coolican King, 3/4 of a length in front, running second on the outside. The Chief Justice back near the rails next. Kudos and about to come away from heels, and then No Whispering. Parnham stoking up Pearly Nugget behind them and hooking to the outside, followed by the Republican. Fashion Stakes near the rails has got that run through, and Cousin Nicky heads the remainder with Zaza Rock, but Kudos reaches the lead. Parnham hasn't really moved yet on Pearly Nugget. Here he goes now. He goes for the shillelagh, sticks it into the left and said go Pearly, and Pearly Nugget races to the lead, pulls away in the late stages from Kudos and breaks through this afternoon. Goes home to win it well. Scored by a length and a half, Pearly Nugget from Kudos. There's a nice run by Snazzler, coming from the back of the field, made up many lengths late. Followed home by the Republican, No Whispering, the Coolican King, Zaza Rock. Fashion Stakes didn't come on. Cousin Nicky well back, and fading right out of contention to run Stone Motherless is the Chief Justice. Easy win there for Pearly Nugget, and a comfortable victory. Brad supremely confident on this Snippet Sun mare. Even when Kudos was given its cue to go, it kicked, but it was only fleeting. Pearly Nugget all over it and put them away to win by a clear and increasing margin. Over 6 Kudos, 1 Snazzler was a good run. Back at the rear and a clear last it was. Charging to the line late first up. And fourth is 8, the Republican, so the interim placings are 4, 6, 1, 8. And the winning margin 2 lengths, a length and a half in 1:12.28, 35.58. The last 600 there. The winner is, of course, by Snippet Sun from Pearlesque for S.J. Miller, B.J. Greenwood, Wilson T. Sanders, and S. Madrigali, J. Moran, A. Barrett, D. Smith. And today she wins her third from 17 for S.J. and Brad. Very good combination, this pair. Kudos second by Santos from Cutallan. Grant and Alana Williams with Clint Johnston Porter aboard for Bellis. And 1 Snazzler third by Mahuta from Valerie Ann, trained by Jason Pateman and ridden by Chanel Cooper. 4, 6, 1 and 8 on the 7th event. Race 8 over 1,200 metres, a class 3 at 3:52 and 13 to run without changes. Let's go downstairs, and this mare has been absolutely breaking the door down to win, and she wins this afternoon, and it'll be of some significance as well for trainer S.J. Miller.
Absolutely, Darren. Brad Parnham donning the black armband for the late Craig Go, of course, but Pearly Nugget, really nice win. Winning trainer S.J. Miller joins me now. S, this mare, she's been building into this campaign nicely, and that was a good win here today.
Yeah, it was. You know, she probably needed to do something like that. Her runs have been good, but just hasn't finished it off like she probably could do. And today she got cover and she got the run of the race, and she seemed to finish off good.
Do you just feel that slightly more patient ride from Brad in the early stages, just having her follow a few horses rather than being the horse that did that work on top of the speed was the difference in the end?
I'd say so, you know. We sort of talked about it after her last start, and he just said that, you know, she got there too easy, and then she's found wanting the last bit. So I just left it up to Brad, and he sort of rode her really well, and she got that bit of cover and got dragged into the race, you know, pretty well, easy, and finished it off good.
She clearly attacked the line well over 1,200 metres. Does she have the scope behind the scenes to suggest that she could get out to 14 or maybe even a mile?
Probably not. She's a very hypey sort of filly, and she gets herself wound up, you know, pre-race. So, you know, just trying to win a couple of races with her, I think, a lot.
It's always a nice plan. Well done here.
Thanks very much.
There's SJ Miller after the win of Pearly Nugget, and here's Bradley Parnham catching up with Scotty.
Well, Bradley joins me now. She's been narrowly beaten first up and second up and deserved a win like that.
Yeah, she did. She actually been jumping and travelling really strong and putting herself up outside the leader. And I just said to SJ after her last start, maybe I wouldn't mind sitting her just so she's got something to chase for a bit longer. And you know, I don't know if that's what the difference was, but it seemed to work today. She chased that second horse pretty hard and then ran away with it, so it was a good win.
And that second horse at the top of the home straight did give you something to chase because it let down quite quickly.
It did, but in saying that, I was pretty confident I had its measure. You know, like I was travelling quite well, and I know how good she can let down. So, yeah, nah, she did a job, and it was a really good win.
Obviously today you're wearing the black armband for Craig Yo. So I know that you would have ridden a lot of winners for.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's quite sad to see him go. But yeah, sort of wearing the armband in respect for him, and yeah, rode quite a few winners for him. He put me on quite a bit, so definitely sad. But yeah, hopefully the O family's getting through it all right.
Well said. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Bradley Parnham, really well said. He combines with SJ Miller and Pearly Nugget to take out race number 7 here at Belmont Park.